As the prophet of esports, I rely on trustworthy and meaningful data every day. Data from our research partner YouGov offers the most complete view of esports fans and gamers in the world, providing context to who they are, what they think, the brands they buy, and things they do. YouGov's connected insights and research services inform strategy at every level. If you're a team, a brand, agency, or rights holder, you should be talking with YouGov. Their partners measure and maximize ROI and are telling compelling stories with data. Visit yougov.com/gaming-esports to learn more. Let's talk about Nintendo quickly. There was a fun story or fun announcement this week, Nintendo Direct. And the headline here, Nintendo Direct surprises everyone with Mario movie cast new Kirby game. Although gamers came to see Kirby in the Forgotten Land and Bayonetta 3, Nintendo threw everyone a curveball with Chris Pratt as Mario in the upcoming film. So that was I feel like it was memed for at least 2 or 3 days after, right? This is all everyone could talk about was the cast of the new Mario movie. 2 questions here. I know there were rumors that they were doing a Mario movie, so I don't think that was totally surprising to everyone. But who's like in the I love this camp, and who's in the this is an extension of Nintendo that Nintendo should be staying away from and should have learned their lesson with the first Mario movie?
What's wrong with the first Mario movie? Whoa there. Whoa. What? I was like 8 when that came out. I love that movie. I'll say one, a couple of these I didn't care for. One thing that I thought was a perfect fit, and that's Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong. I think his voice is awesome.
Absolutely.
Everyone knows that giggle. I think it fits really well with Donkey Kong for some reason. In my head, I'm just like, yes. He was great as Pumbaa, right, in the Lion King remake. So I'm looking forward to that. I don't know if Chris Pratt can carry Mario. I don't know if he has that kind of depth. I like him. I like him in Guardians of the Galaxy in particular. I liked him when he was on Parks and Rec. I don't know if this is his role, and that's a big role to screw up on.
Is anyone surprised that Nintendo, traditional Japanese company, picked such like Hollywood A-list for this movie?
This is what I wanted.
That's
I'm sorry, I can't keep quiet. This is what they should have been doing all along. Like, literally, it's an entertainment strategy. And you know what? Yeah, does Chris Pratt feel a bit like odd casting to me? Yeah, it does feel a bit like, who cares? Because there were 0 Mario movies before, and now there is a AAA Mario movie coming. And you know what? Chris Pratt's, last I checked, he's a pretty big celebrity. He's a pretty funny guy. Give him the benefit of the doubt, When I heard Benedict Cumberbatch was cast as Smaug in The Hobbit, I thought, oh, I don't know where that's going to go. And he did a great job, Give these guys, this is just, the bigger thing is directionally, this is what Nintendo needs to do. You can fault them for execution all you want. But at the end of the day, I'm not even sure you can fault them, because the fact that they're getting memed about all of this is just great pre-marketing for the Mario movie.
It's true.
Yeah.
What am I missing here around Chris Pratt? Like, the dude's carried like Guardians of the Galaxy and Jurassic Park.
I have nothing
like
against
how much
Chris
bigger
Pratt.
of a franchise does it get than Jurassic Park?
I have nothing against Chris Pratt other than I don't know what his Italian accent sounds like.
Right. I usually don't think of Mario as the same guy who was in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Although I think I saw
it should
the picture of the guy who did the Mario voice for the games originally, like the "It's a me," like that guy. And I don't think he's even Italian, so like I don't think that that accent was terribly authentic to begin with. I mean, Jimmy Barada would maybe have a viewpoint on this, but
okay. Meatball. I do like Charlie Day. So speaking of non-Italians, I do like Charlie Day for Luigi. I'm a big Always Sunny fan. Horrible Bosses. He was so funny. He's been in a lot of stuff now, right? Like he's really mainstream.
Let me ask the business question here. Is anyone surprised that the Mario movie completely overshadowed every single game that they announced? Like literally, I don't think anyone even remembers what games they announced, and I don't think anyone even talked about it. Lindsay, sorry, go ahead.
No, because they also announced, or I'm not sure if this was, I don't know, they just updated the Nintendo Game Pass to include like all of the old N64. They just released new controllers for the Switch.
That's
like
true.
you can buy
No one even
an
talked about it.
N64. I know, yeah. And it's just like we're all talking about this movie, which is fine. William, you're totally right. I think everyone's been waiting for a movie. I'm gonna be a believer, I think, when I see it. I wasn't like super excited about the cast, but it is obviously an A-list cast, which is great, and we'll see where it goes. But they made a lot of other like big announcements too. And usually the Nintendo universe is so excited. Like I immediately wanted to buy some of the Switch controllers, like the wireless, the new like N64. I don't know. I was really excited about that, and like everyone just kept talking about the movie.
Do some
Jeff,
chat.
sorry,
think we
I
have
cut you
some
off
good chat
earlier.
Comments. I think we have some good chat comments. Do some chat if we.
Cat likes this for sure.
Yeah.
Bodrich says, "Hey, Bodrich, welcome back. Love it. Closer to becoming Disney. I think that's.
Absolutely.
I think this is why William loves it. Also, one, he says, as a PR person in the gaming industry, I want to see Chris Pratt in Nintendo World in Japan. Well, I mean, he's gonna be there, right? It's coming. Stuart says the cast is awesome. I think that everyone sort of was very excited about it. Matt says there's nothing wrong with Chris Pratt. I just would have gone with somebody Italian or the original guy, as would have most people, I think. Is anyone going to be upset if he doesn't capture the, like, you know, the it's a me,
yeah.
you know, like if he doesn't get that right.
Yeah.
You got to get Mario's one line. Like,
Yeah.
one thing he has to say right.
Robert says Mario's from Brooklyn. Will Chris do an Italian accent or not? This is what I don't know. And if he does, will people complain because he's not?
That's what they did in the first one, right? They went heavy on the Brooklyn side of it, and I thought it worked really well. You know, both of those. Was it? I can't even remember the actors. I have to pull them up. They did the Brooklyn accents. That was
And you
good.
thought it went well.
Stuart says it was a good update, better than OLED. Well, that's true, but that was kind of a low bar.
You're cracking me up here, Jimmy. You're like a legend in a bottle.